good afternoon, good evening to all my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious, and that life is treating you oh so deliciously. So what do we do? 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, okay? My little lights are flashing then for some reason. Okay, my delicious little babies, right? So, the time in our neck of the woods, well, to tell you the truth, it's around 4 p.m. in our neck of the woods. It's in the UK, it's the same time, isn't it? I do come out with some silly things sometimes, my delicious little babies, anyway. So, it's not what I would call particularly cold. It is when it's, when the wind picks up. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? But, so it is rather a sharp breeze. Not raining, but what I will say is it's very grey. Okay, my delicious little babies, so that's that. Now then, my delicious little babies, so that's, my weather forecast in my neck of the woods in the old UK. However, it may differ in other parts of the old UK. Okay, I hope that you've got sunshine wherever you are in the world. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Now then, so I heard on the Charlie Ward show, our lovely Charlie Ward, not in that way, but he's still, God bless him, he's still, I feel, having a rest at the moment, okay? Well, that's a good thing, because back in 2020, he helped, there we are, so many. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? So, he needs, there we are, a well-earned rest. Do you see what I mean? Yes, God bless him. Anyway, so I hope you get better, dear Charlie. Do you see what I mean? Yes, anyway. So I was listening to his show this morning with little Paul and little Drew, okay? And what they were talking about, so this is the first piece. Anyway, so if you wanted to look at the Charlie Ward show, you could just search engine of your choice, just type in the Charlie Ward show, okay? My delicious little babies, please and thank you. And then you get, the updates of, bits of news, okay? My delicious little babies, okay? Now then, so what did I hear? Greece, and it's all to do with what they're saying, that there seems to be an uptake, with the old, what we had, what they say it was. Okay, my delicious little babies. So, yeah. So that's to do with anybody who's travelling to Greece. You'd need to listen to the Charlie Ward show, my delicious little babies, okay? Because you see, when I say things now on my videos, yes, okay, that of course, there we are, for even say it, that others can say, but I cannot say. Do you see what I mean? So how does that work now then? Do you see what I'm saying? Yes, anyway. But once you hear it, yes. So for anybody who's, going to Greece or anything, there we are. You just need to listen to what little Drew and little Paul said on the Charlie Ward show, okay? I think he's got about 131,000 something, okay? Anyway, so, it's always interesting to know. Do you see what I mean? They talk about other news. Now, the other little videos that I've got for you today, my delicious little babies, is, right, let me have a look. Oh, yes. So this is on BitChute, my delicious little babies, okay? Search engine of your choice. Jim space Rizzoli. Jim space Rizzoli. He happens to have 7,946 subscribers, my delicious little babies. Now then, the video should read, Trump, father of warp speed, July 25th, 2024. So I'm just going to repeat that again for you, my delicious little babies. Trump, father of warp speed, July 25th, 2024. Okay, so that's only a couple of minutes long, my delicious little babies. It's only a super duper shorty video, but yes, he's you know, bragging, you know, about what he's done. There we are. Okay, my delicious little babies. Yeah, it's just over 2 minutes long, sorry. And well, anybody who has very sadly gone through, say, a dear family member or a dear friend, who very sadly does not, God bless their beautiful dear little souls, does not, let's just say, join us on this earth anymore, my delicious little babies. Well, I'm sure that they would not be feeling the same way. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Because I know that for myself I would not be. Do you see what I mean? Yes? Okay? So, yes, he's very happy with himself. Now, when we're looking at BitChute at the moment, my delicious little babies, you see, this is continuing, okay? And what I mean by that is that it seems to be Mr. Trump seems to be that we are dominating a lot of the alternative, there we are, media, okay, my delicious little babies, when of course there are hundreds of different things now going on in the world, okay, not just to do, I repeat again, with one damn man. Do you see? Okay. So I do find it very irritating. Okay, my delicious little babies. But anyway, but if you listen to it, yeah, just he's super duper happy with his achievements. There we are, it seems. Do you see what I mean? Okay. But what I will say is you see more and more where not everybody is super duper happy with him. Do you see what I mean? Yes. That's why, to do with all this, what's gone on, I just, like I said, have a very different view. There we are, delicious little babies, do you say? Okay. Now, the next one, this is BitChute again, my delicious little babies. And this too, oh, sorry, excuse me, it's only a couple of minutes long. And it's our lovely, not in that way with anybody, our lovely Jim Crenshaw, okay? Because, and I'm so pleased that he's come back onto BitChute, because he did get peed off for a bit, do you see what I mean, okay? But he's back, there we are, rocking and a rolling. Good on you, Jim. Because he does bang out some very good videos, there we are, do you see what I mean? Now, he happens to have 80,471 subscribers, my delicious little babies, okay? So, and that video, like I just said, is a couple of minutes long. So, search engine of your choice, Jim space Crenshaw, okay, with a C, not a K. The video should read, I've got to be careful here now how I say this, okay, my delicious little babies, you know, and I feel sorry now, so I'm going to say it, okay? This is not, shall we say, a very palatable is the word, subject, okay, my delicious little babies, but there we are, but I've known a long time about this, okay? And for other uploaders, God bless them, for some, there we are, they too know all about this, okay, my delicious little babies. So, this is how it should read, but I'm going to miss some words out, okay, my delicious little babies, so I'm just saying it my way. They are now attempting to normalise the consumption and use of here is how. Okay, my delicious babies, so I'm just going to repeat that again for you, okay? And by the way, this was TikTok, a little TikTok video that was uploaded onto Jim's channel. Okay, my delicious babies, they are now attempting to normalise the consumption, excuse me, and use of here is how, okay, because I've had to miss out 2 other words, okay, my delicious little babies, because I know for a fact that you see YouTube. There we are. Well, anyway, if they're going to bang me off, they're going to bang me off. But the fact is that they will flag it up. Do you see what I mean? I'm to doing my video, and you know they're not going to be a liking. Do you see what I mean? Yes. That's, like I said, is a couple of minutes long. Yes. My delicious little babies. Yes. Okay. This is what they're doing. It's the same with to do with, well, there's a lot I could say that I cannot say. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? But what they're doing, and Jim is absolutely correct here, God bless him. And what he's tapped, please, should anybody have any interest, please read, please, and thank you. Now, he was talking about this a decade ago, okay? And at the time, he was classed as that he put a conspiracy theorist, that he's crazy. Do you see what I mean? Well, of course, I know that feeling, you know, when I've talked about other things, and I just get laughed at. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? So, but the question is, there we are, am I bothered about it? No. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? If other ones do not, you know, and we have to say God bless, if they do not want to hear, there we are, the truth now then. Do you see what I mean? Well, there's nothing anyone can say, is there? But of course, this gets proven, there we are. And of course, with any conspiracy, that gets proven. Oh, just before I say something else. So I was listening to another song, was it yesterday evening? Okay. And at the side, I forgot what flipping song it was now. At the side, it was showing a flying saucer. A flying saucer. Yeah. My delicious babies. Do you see? And I forgot what flipping song it is now. Because I never wrote it down. It's just, with myself, my delicious babies, right? This is, like I said, this is just silliness now. Whoever's doing this, there, you know what I mean? There we go, okay? But you sort of get used to it sort of either flashing up here or flashing up here. Do you see what I mean? See, you just get used to it. Do you see what I'm saying? It does pay me off sometimes, but I just have to put that aside. Do you see what I mean? But say if I clicked off a song and then back on again, it wouldn't be there the second time, if you know what I mean. Okay, it's only the first time. But yeah, a flying saucer on a song I was listening to. I just go through that stage, you know. I mean, I just love singing. I mean, I was singing all this morning. Do you see what I mean? Yes, it just puts your vibration up. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes, okay. So, yes, you know, that again. So let me just continue with this now then. So, yeah. So this is going to be the final one now. So there's not a lot today, my delicious babies, because like I said, what seems to be dominating, and to be honest with you, I do not have, today, I do not have time to be going through all sorts of different videos, okay, or even reading anything today, okay, because I just simply, there we are, I've got other things to do, and I must get them done, okay. So that's why I'm, you know, doing this now. But like I said, it's just Mr. Trump seems to be dominating. It seems that nobody seems, not everybody, but it seems that for many alternative media, they just do not seem to be concentrating, I feel, on other matters that are going on in the world, okay? But of course, you know, with the video that I'm going to tell you now, Nigel's absolutely banging correct. Okay, so this is Nigel Watson on YouTube, my delicious babies. Now I do mention him from time to time, okay, because he does do some very good videos, okay. Not only that, but he talks common sense. Do you see what I mean? Now this is super duper important. Do you see? So when he's talking common sense, you know, I will, you know, which is all the time. Do you see what I mean? Okay. Well, I will mention certain videos, okay, that I feel that for anybody who has an interest, you know, would be very important, to just hear him out, hear what he's got to say. Now, the video isn't long. I think it's under 20 minutes. In fact, I've just listened to it. Okay, my delicious babies, because I've not long walked in, so I've listened to it, okay, while my dog and Burn was charging. So this is Nigel Watson, Nigel Space Watson. He's now up to 19.9 thousand subscribers, my delicious little babies. I do wish, God bless, that his numbers would go up. You know, more, there we are, more and more. Because he talks about a lot of interesting different things, subjects and everything. Do you see what I mean? Yes. But God bless, you know, the ones who do, but for most of them, they do not even get a look in. Do you see what I mean? Which I just think is most unfair. But at the same time, he's not going to play the game. There we are. Do you see what I mean? Yes, okay. Like we're here with other uploaders. So the video should read, "Time to be afraid?" Question mark. I added another question mark. Do you see what I mean, my delicious baby? So I'm just going to repeat that again for you, shall I? Time to be afraid, yes. And he's absolutely correct, because, and I've talked about on my other videos, okay? So it's not like I'd have to listen to another video for myself to know, because I already know. Do you see what I mean? Yes. But it's just, his videos are just interesting in general. But like I said, not in that way with anybody. And what I was saying is, it's like when somebody worries, you see what I mean? So the more that somebody worries is the worse that they feel. And then in some cases, they can actually make themselves very poorly in the process, okay? Because they're getting themselves all worked up, all stressed out. Do you see what I mean? Okay. And then, of course, they make themselves ill and poorly. And it's so sad. I've seen it, there we are, so many times. Do you see what I mean? Yes, but for some mankind, they cannot help it. Okay. For some reason, it's just how, there we are, how they are. Do you see what I mean? Yes, okay. And then you'd have maybe others where, you know, it's like, you know, just an old-fashioned saying, my delicious little babies. It's like water off a duck's back. You know, they're just not fazed, you know, by anything. Do you see what I mean? Yeah, so what Nigel's talking about in like the nearly 20-minute video, it's all to do with fear. So what he's doing is he's explaining on his video other ways to, there we are, to combat fear, so that you're not feeling so fearful, you know, because this is the world that we're living in, isn't it? You know, I mean, another old-fashioned saying, you know, for some, God bless them, and I've met them, there we are, in my decades, you know, I mean, they're frightened of their own shadow. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? And it's so sad, you know, to see. There we are. It really, really is, you know, okay? So it's a very interesting video to listen to, my delicious little babies. He just gives his different viewpoints. Do you see what I mean? Yes. And of course, he talks about, you know, some of the alternative media, you know, that they just like to bang out fear all the time. Do you see what I mean? And of course, you know, click, 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 clicks. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes. Well, of course, these are usually, to be honest, I would say, I agree with Nigel totally. I do. They've probably been paid ka-ching, 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 just to frighten there we are, the living daylights out of everybody. There we go. So he stumbled there, didn't I? Do you say? So I just feel that if more maybe was less fearful and did not worry as much. But I've said it on other videos anyway, my delicious little babies. There we go. It's just that I just say it a different way. Do you see what I mean? Yes, okay. But they're very interesting videos to listen to, my delicious little babies. Now I must give you an update as well on God bless me, beautiful, dear little Syrian family up the road. Because I went to go and see them, not yesterday evening, but the evening before. So I was there till about 11:30 p.m, you know. And then one of their dear little sons, because they're only young, God bless them, because he was flying back home, you know, when was it? Yeah, the following day he was flying back out, because he flew in, you know, to be with the their beautiful dear mummy. Do you see what I mean? Mad delicious little babies. Anyway, so he came down with me. I gave him some chomp chomp celery, some apricots, extremely good quality tomatoes. Yeah, apricot seeds as well I gave, yes. So, I just gave some things. Oh, some aloe vera, because I've got a little aloe vera plant. That's very good with anything to do with fungal. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, neither do I ever want to be, but that's very good for that, okay? So I give him some things now then, but I had a delicious coffee, because they make their coffees, like in very super duper tiny cups, So I was having a natter. God bless you. See what I mean? Yes. And they've always said to me, and he said to me, so they just said, they said there's not many Europe, he said, who are very kind, like myself. Do you see what I mean? My delicious babies. And then, of course, their dear dad, he sent me down with, what's it called? They're called grape, like grape leaves, okay? I've eaten it many, there we are, times before, do you see? And then what you do is you fill it in with, could be, spuds, potatoes, some seasoning, some vegetables, do you see what I mean? Yes? Anyway, very delish. Do you see what I mean? Yes, okay? Oh, very kind, because sometimes he sends me down things to eat and sweet, and then, what time was it? After midnight, the dear son, he said, Carla, are you still up, in a message? I said yes. So anyway, he brought around their beautiful dear little mama bear, sent me down some pastries. Isn't that beautiful? And it was like fresh and hot, okay? But she came out of hospital, so I was very thankful and grateful. Do you see what I mean? Yes, they're very kind. They're a beautiful dear little family. And well, their dear mum's out of her, mama bear's out of hospital, but well, the thing is, they cannot do anything about the hole. Do you see what I mean? She is eating now, and she is drinking, do you see? But even though none of us want this to be, but it is still going to cause her at some point, God bless her beautiful dear little soul, some problems. But of course, when you get a situation like this, I've said it for years, who is held accountable, for when these situations, there we are, go wrong? Do you see what I mean? The way I see it is, you put something down somebody's throat when I do not believe that that's correct to do, sir. My delicious little babies, you say. So it's very clear to myself, as it would be clear to yourselves, my delicious little babies, that, it is, what do you call it, a procedure, there we are, that's gone wrong. So whoever it was clearly did not seem to know anything or much about what they were doing. Can you see what I mean? But this is not the first time I'm hearing all different, there we are, across the board, I'm hearing all different things now. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? So I just thought I'd let you know, but at least she's out of hospital. God bless her beautiful dear little soul, do you see? Because they're such a very close-knit family. Do you see what I mean? Yes. But as soon as her dear son, one of her dear sons, as soon as he found out that his dear beautiful mama bear was in hospital, he got a flat straight out. Do you see what I mean? Anyway, but yes, but it's good news that she's out. But I can only hope. I don't know. I can only hope that she will fully recover. But that maybe something can be done. But from what I know of it, usually something like that. No, you see what I mean, my delicious little babies. So yes, and of course I'm always hearing other stories, to do with something else that's going on in the world. There we are, or in my area, or do you understand what I mean? There's always something, very sadly. There appears to be rather a lot at the moment who've been getting, God bless them, God love them all, chest infections. There we are, chest infections. There seems to be, there we are, a large number, there we are, who's got this. Okay, my delicious little babies. So All I could really suggest was some things to take now. Do you see what I mean? Yes, okay. And that's all I've got to say today, my delicious babies. So thank you to anybody who, you know, ever puts a like or even views my videos or even, you know, leaves a comment. Do you know what I mean? Okay. You know, because I will always, you know, comment back, you know, sometimes, you know, even if I'm not sure what I'm, you know, meant to be reading. Do you understand what I mean, my delicious babies? Anyway, not to worry. I just don't worry, okay? And I hope that wherever you are in the world, please take very good care of yourselves, okay? And please remember that you only get one life, okay, my delicious babies? It's so very, 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 very true, okay? And please, you know, a smile a day keeps the doctor away, just like crunch, crunch, a celery a day keeps the doctor away. Okay, my delicious little babies. And that's all that I have to say today, okay? But I am getting paid off because, I mean, you know, Mr. Trump, like I said, he's dominating the whole, you know, there are so many more, there we are, important, you know, things to talk about now. Do you see what I mean? You know, so why must it all be about one man? That's what pays me off. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? Because the way I see it is nobody's, my view is nobody's more important, you know, than somebody else. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? No, he's not. He's certainly not that. Okay, and I'm going to stand by my belief, you know, but there's more and more and more who are not. As much as you've got your, you know, your ones with rose-tinted glasses on and the blinkers, do you see what I mean? As much as you've got theirs, there's nothing you could do to help them. They'll just stick that way. They'll stay that way, okay? You're getting more and more now who are feeling, there we are, the opposite. And I'm seeing it. Oh, yes. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Okay. So until my next video, you know, have a beautiful... wherever you are, whether it's morning, afternoon or evening, okay? Have a beautiful time, okay? Because, you know, life is so very precious, isn't it? It's so super duper precious, you know, so even if somebody's having a really terrible day, you know what I mean, try to find something, there we are, that will make you feel, there we are, super duper deliciously happy. Do you see what I mean? Yes, okay? You know, because no day's just going to be plain sailing. You know, we've all had days like that at some stage. Do you see what I mean? But it's very true, you know, not to be fearful, you know, just to enjoy. Do you know what I mean? And maybe if somebody's feeling fearful or worried about something, pop out into nature. Do what I do, hug a tree. Okay, my delicious babies. No, it makes you feel so calm. It makes you feel very calm. It makes you feel, well, it just makes you feel that peace. It's really hard to explain, but anybody who loves going out in nature, you know, gets where I'm coming from. Do you see what I mean? Yes. So that can calm you down. You know what I mean? Another really good thing, actually, you could find like a bench or something, or if not, sit under a tree. That's just come to my noddle. I never thought about that for 15 years. You know, and go and write something down. So whatever you're worrying about or whatever you're fearful about, you know, put pen to paper, you know, and then either screw it up or tear it up and put it in the nearest bin. Do you know what I mean? And, you know, because that also helps you get things off your, old-fashioned saying, helps you get things now off your chest. Do you see what I mean? Yes? It sort of releases, you know, because not everybody in the world has somebody, God bless, to talk to. And I've met many. Do you know what I mean? They live their lives very isolated, very quiet. Do you see? So, you know, it's so sad, you know, and you say to somebody, oh, you know, well, do you have any family? Do you have any friends? No, I don't have anything. So there we are. It's really, really sad. You know, when I've asked and somebody said that to me, I thought, oh, what a shame, what a terrible shame. Do you see what I mean? Yes, okay. So, and even if somebody's got one friend, you know, one friend's better than no friend, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Then for others, they can have a super duper, there we are, conversation with a total stranger. Do you say? So, you know, there's plenty of ways, you know, to conquer worry or fearful feelings. Do you see what I mean? Okay. With me, I just laugh. There we are. Just laugh everything off. I mean, not when it's super duper flipping damn well serious, no. But you know what I mean. But for most things, you know, ones will always see me, you know, smiling. There we are, and you know, feeling there we are, super duper deliciously happy. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Because the way I see it is, I do not mean that in a nasty way, but and the way that the world is at the moment, it's you know, life's too short, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? I know I have my moan. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. A moan a day, like I said, keeps doctor away. It's better out than in, isn't it? It's the way I see it. You know, when you hold it all inside, it's not good. That's not good either. Do you say? Okay, I've seen too much. There we are of that over the decades, and ones have ended up, like I've said on their previous videos, extremely poorly. You know what I mean? Well, God bless them, but no, not for myself, no. Okay, so until my next video, take care, my little beautifuls that you are, okay? You may see my video, then again, you may not, okay? My delicious baby, my delicious baby, sorry, okay? Take care, love you, God bless. Over and out.